Hi everyone, I'm Chris. I'm the remote reseller. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay and Depop. I do a little bit on Depop, but I may not do that for much longer. Predominantly eBay, I do the reselling, and within some Facebook groups, depending on what it is I've got. And I do have a part-time job. I work in community services, and I live in a cabin in a bush caravan park. In fact, I hope you can hear the birds. The birds are all around. It's spring. They're all very busy. I've got one of the pot plants up here. The little birds have built their nest this year. 3 years in a row they've built their nest. First year they didn't use it. Second year they did use it. They had a little bunch of chicks in there. And then this third year they've rebuilt it, but they haven't used it this year. So I don't know what that means, but anyway, they haven't used it this year. I'm a reseller for eBay, but I'm also a reseller. I have an affiliate link with Glow Collection, which is PartyLite. PartyLite's a USA brand. It was in Australia for 20 odd years. And then PartyLite as a company left Australia in 2023. Yeah, early 23, they actually packed up and left Australia. And but Glow Collection and now have the distribution rights, and so PartyLite comes into Australia, but only a limited selection comes in. Not all of the forms anymore, like different melts and so on. We have them, but we don't have the whole range, but enough to keep us happy. And so I've ordered this box, and I can't remember what I ordered in this box. I thought I'll just open it with you guys and you can have a look and see what I've got in here. This is from Glow Collection. I cannot remember exactly what this one is. I opened one before, and it was the mystery boxes, which I reckon they're really good value. They're $115 value, thereabouts, and you only pay $90 for $89. So that's exceptional value. So let's have a look at what I've got in here. What's this? Let's say. Oh, I know what I got. Oh, one of them. Okay, so I believe I ordered this because there was a special deal on. But there's one in here that there was no discount. Sorry about the noise of the paper. I always reuse this paper, so when I sell things from my store on eBay, this paper gets reused, so I'm quite grateful for it. Uh-oh, here we go. Have a look at this. I have been waiting for this. You wait. Oh my Lord, this is big. This is a big round candle in here. I think it's a 4-wick. Hang on, I just want to be careful getting it out without damaging the box. Now, I do have an affiliate link, and I will put it in the description box. So if there's anything that you see that you want to buy, or you want to just go and have a little look around, feel free. Oh, wow, look at this. Woohoo. Look. Garden party. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. That's beautiful. Hang on, I'll bring it a little closer and you can have a closer look at it. Look at that. So it's a 4-wick, but these wicks are always trimmed at the same height as the glass jar. So what I would recommend is you would cut them at least by half, and that way they won't fall over. They won't be too heavy, but look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That is cute. But what does it smell like? Oh, it's a fresh floral. It's not an overpowering, it's not a sweet floral. It's just sweet enough. I think that will have a lovely fragrance through the house. It's almost got a smell of herbs, a little bit herbaceous, I'd say. Wow, herbaceous, but there is a very soft floral perfume in there. Wow, that is super cute. Super cute. I've been waiting for that one. Okay, and it comes in a very, very thick cardboard box as well. So fold it down in and down like that. Very nice. So just so you know, if you don't know PartyLite candles, the wax is clean. Non-toxic blends deliver the signature sensory experience with unparalleled fragrance integrity. That is true. I have a Be Pure commitment, so there's no lead in the wicks. And it is made in the USA. I'm a reseller on eBay, and one of my metrics for what I sell on eBay, I prefer products made in America, and I always search for products that are not available in mainstream shopping venues like supermarkets and so on. Now, sometimes I will find something that I might pop it onto the eBay store. I have over 500 listings up there, and probably, I don't know, by Christmas I'll probably have it up to 1,000. I've got enough stock now to do that. Okay, so this one, this is one that I haven't had before. It's the Coconut Saffron Daydream. So this is my first time smelling this one. Swirls of coconut milk, orange flower and saffron. So it's a clean white wax. Oh, I can smell it already without even going near it. Oh, if you're a fan of coconut, this is not one of those real heady, strong, pungent coconuts fragrances. It's a creamy coconut. So coconut milk is obviously that is a softer fragrance than perhaps when you open up a coconut and it's fresh smelling. It's not like that. It's the coconut milk, creamier. It's quite sweet. Orange flower. Wow. That's really nice. I'm glad I got that one. There's not many of their fragrances, in all honesty, that I don't like. Oh, I'm a shocker. I like anything that smells nice. I like perfume, and I love incense. I'll have to show you one day, but right at my doorway there, I've got an incense burner. My husband actually made it for me. And nearly every morning. I don't know why. You know what? I've had a friend for years in India, and I visited her. She's come out here and visited me. And I've been to India before. I've been there a couple of times. And I really, really like the way in the morning my friend, Hardip, would go out to in their little communities, in their little neighbourhoods, they'll always have a Ganesh or something there that is like a little temple. And every morning they light some incense and they go and they do their prayer and leave the incense burning. And so in the morning, the smell of India is all of this incense. It's beautiful. I loved it. So every morning I come out here and I might fill up the dog's water bowl and feed the girls and do all that, but I'll light some incense. And I just like the smell of the incense burning first thing in the morning. It's just become a habit. So this one is cucumber and aloe. Oh, wow, that's a fresh one. Oh, man, that's gorgeous. I would not have thought I would have said that about cucumber, but man, that is gorgeous. It is so clean, clear, fresh, gentle. Wow, that's really nice. I nailed that one pretty good. Beautiful colour too. Beautiful colour. That would be lovely burning in a bathroom, I would imagine. That's lovely. All right. And what's, I think I got in here, I got 2 of those big 4-wick garden parties. I think they were $49.95, so nearly $50 for those, but they're a pretty significant candle, and they weigh, what does it weigh? Well, the wax alone is 489 grams, so let's say 490 grams. So you're getting close to half a kilo of wax, and that with the glass, that would have to be a kilo in weight, that one candle, because these are about 950 grams in total, and there is 375 grams of wax in one of these jars. Okay, so this one, this is the new lemon, okay? This is the new lemon. So fresh Maya lemon squeezed over frosty limoncello. Oh, this will be a nice spritzy one. And garnished with a sugared lemon zest. So this is going to be sweet and spritzy, I reckon. Probably not as spritzy as I would have expected. I think it's got a beautiful creaminess about it. And a beautiful soft lemon. What else can I see on there? Quite often there's the hints are on the jar, on the wrap on the jar. But look at the beautiful colour. That's lovely, actually. It's, yeah, probably lemon is not, it's probably not the strongest fragrance in there. Maybe once it gets warm, though, the lemon will develop. Is there someone coming? No? Someone walking past. Some of these fragrances do develop when they're warm. You know, you have what you first smell when you open the jar is not necessarily what you smell when it warms up. It usually intensifies as it warms up. So maybe the lemon intensifies as it warms up. But it's a very soft, subtle lemon. I've had another one, a lemon one from PartyLite, and it was really, there was another one, orange sherbet, and it did actually smell like a sherbet. And the other lemon that they had, it smelled like a lemon sherbet, you know, fizzy. You know, I'm thinking of Cell Vital. You know that one for upset tummies, and you put it in you put a big tablespoon of it in a glass of water and stir it, and it fizzes right up. Well, that's the lemon that I was sort of thinking of, but it's not. That's a softer, gentler lemon. Anyway, that was a nice box of goodies. I do love this very big garden party. I'll have to read up more about that one. So if you would like some beautiful candles, and often they're discounted, if you have a look on the website, I'll leave the link below. They're often 25% off, 30% off. There are other, discount options. Yeah, have a look. And if you use my link and I get notified that you've made a purchase, quite often, in fact, nearly always, I'll send out a little gift to customers that make a purchase. Anyway, that was it. Thanks for joining me while I did an unboxing, and I'm sure I'll have plenty more to show you as time goes on.